Welcome to another episode of Your Time Matters. I am your host, Tammeron, joining you here each week with a cup of delicious, healthy tea. And there's two magical ingredients inside of my teacup this week. So I'm going to encourage you to stay tuned until the end as I share with you why I chose these two specific ingredients to help manage my emotional wellness for this week ahead. And of course, I've added a dash of raw honey, not only to enhance the flavor, but to give my immune system a great big boost. So each week, I'm here to guide you and educate you about what is happening in the astrological sky and how it might be affecting all of us down here on the planet on a personal and an emotional level. As one of Canada's top certified astrologers, I'm here to share with you that it is the annual event that happens on March 19th, where the sun that represents our inner light, that confidence that we all have within ourselves, moves into the astrological sign of Aries. And remember, Aries is the first sign in astrology. It's not during the winter, it's actually every single year around this time. So remember, you don't have to be a certified astrologer to understand this. But what I'm here to share with you that in astrology, it actually represents the sun's birthday. So the sun is going to be in 12 different astrological sun signs throughout the next year ahead. And wherever the sun is, it actually activates something very specific in all of us. And even in astrology, when an astrologer, someone like me, is studying someone's astrological birth chart, it's very important for all of us to share with them exactly where the sun is on the day they were born, because it represents where we're always tend to shine in our life, because we all really do have one specific area. So it's just a reminder that this occurrence is happening. And also in astrology, the sun represents a fire sign. It's also the seed. It's the actual beginning of something that's about to flourish and blossom for that whole year ahead. So I'm going to encourage you to use this week as a time to really reflect and to ask yourself, what is it that you want to blossom into within the next year ahead? What is something that you want to really spend your time and focus your energy and expand so that you can grow in your own life, whether that's in your personal life or even in your business? And it's time for you to really take action and to make that magic happen in your life, because with fire, it activates. It's a very energizing sign. So again, I'm going to encourage you to use some form of a journal. And this is an inner lights journal, where I think this is synchronistic, because it really is a great way to write down in a journal your thoughts and your goals and what it is that you want to manifest in your life. So I'm going to challenge you to do that and to have this so that in a year's time, you can reflect and say, yeah, I remember I wrote this down and look what actually happened, because it's a reminder for you to take action in that specific area. And of course, as I promised, the two magical ingredients that I'm going to encourage you to use this week to help you get your physical vitality and energy moving is to use ginger and lemon in your teacup. So you can grind your own ginger, you can add fresh squeezed lemon juice, and of course add the raw honey. But now, even in the grocery stores and health food stores, you can actually buy tea that's already combined as a ginger and a lemon combination. So I'm going to encourage you to use this week ahead. Not only will you physically have some extra vitality, you will also find that you're able to let go of things on an emotional level and really take action and move forward, because ginger on its own is a very warm energy, and it just gets things moving on an emotional level and even on a physical level. So it gets your digestive system going. And this is the perfect time of year, because a lot of people, with all this mild weather we're having, are planning more detox and more cleansing to occur earlier in life with the mild weather temps that we are having. So I encourage you to do so again. And also with ginger and lemon, you can even use a high grade essential oil, and you can add them if they are high grade into your teacup as well. So they're diluted. You could put them on your wrist, you could put them on the nape of your neck, and also you can even use this in some form of a carrier oil. So I encourage you to speak to your local practitioner who is trained in essential oils to support you, because they work on the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual levels. High grade essential oils are extremely powerful, so you feel better on an emotional level. So again, if you've enjoyed the information that I've shared with you here this week, I'm going to encourage you to come back again for another episode of Your Time Matters. If you are a woman and you are in the Georgetown, Halton area for this week and for the next couple of weeks ahead, I'm going to encourage you to click on the social links that are associated with this video, wherever it is that you're seeing it on social media. I'm offering some fantastic events for women in the Georgetown area at Scorpio's Himalayan Healing Salt Cave and Spa. That's a big thing to say, but it's right in Georgetown here. So on Monday afternoons and Monday evenings, I'll be offering 2 different sessions. We can also arrange a very specific time if you've got a small group of women and you want to come to one of my events, and we can coordinate a specific date for you. So I encourage you to reach out. You've got my business email below, plus you're going to have some other social media contact information for all of you, because what I'll be offering is a phenomenal healing experience where it's just a simple hand massage techniques using high grade essential oils. Of course, I'll be using the doTERRA brand because they work on an emotional level. So the hand technique experience helps you to release anything emotional that you've been holding onto in your heart. So this little session is only 30 minutes. Again, you can book on the link below. And in the evenings, I'll be offering my little consultation for women, and it is specific to help and support you if you have left some form of a toxic relationship. And we're going to be looking at your very specific Venus and Mars signatures in your astrological birth chart, so that you understand what it is that you need to feel loved and valued in all of your important relationships. And maybe this will support you on your recovery journey, so that you know a lot more about yourself. And remember, when you need to really bounce back from a tough relationship, I always encourage you to focus on your own healing and growth first, because that is where the magic happens. And that's when you start to see the shift. So we do a lot of our focus on your emotional health and wellness. And I give you a lot of tips that you can use, talking about what herbs you can use, what high grade essential oils, and I can be talking about some other specific wellness tips for you as well. So again, I look forward to meeting you. Click on some of the links that are associated with this video, and I'll see you again somewhere in my community. Cheers for now. Bye-bye.